Torry Holt played sports the way they should be played, with a giant smile on his face and a bounce in his step. It didn't matter if he was playing in a Little League baseball game in his hometown of Gibsonville, North Carolina, in front of a dozen people, or in the Super Bowl watched by millions. He cherished the chance to play and loved every second of every season. And these days, just 4 years removed from a Hall of Fame caliber career as a wide receiver with the St. Louis Rams and its high-octane greatest show on turf, he's bringing the same energy and enthusiasm to one of his latest passions, coaching youth sports.
Well, I have a 13-year-old son, and I coach his football team, help coach with his football team. I coach receivers, and I coached his AAU basketball team. And at first I was going to stay away from it. I didn't want to be over top of him because a lot of times, you know, kids and the parents, oh, you Torry Holt's son, such and such and such and such. So I try to stay away from it. But after I just kept talking with him, I said, hey, you think it'd be cool if I was the coach? He was like, yeah, Dad, I think that'd be cool. So that's how it started. And I started with the AAU basketball. I enjoyed it. And I saw the impact that I was making with the kids, the relationships that I was forming with the kids. Not only on the court, seeing them improve, but just making sure they improve academically, socially, spiritually. You know, that impact that I was making as a coach and as a friend, and as someone, I guess, as a mentor, I was like, hey, this is where I need to be. This is how I can make, now that I'm done playing ball, this is another way that I can make a tremendous impact on our kids and on our community, and more importantly, for the young ones that's going to be the future leaders of this country. Growing up, my Pop Warner coaches, Little League coaches, had a tremendous impact. Some of them would pick us up for practice, take us home for practice. So not only were they coaching us, they also was sharing some parenting duties as well by making sure the kids got home safely. So that's the role that they played. Really grateful for that. My parents trusted the coaches as coaches, and also trusted them to make sure that we got home and got where we were supposed to be when we were supposed to be there. So a tremendous impact. Really thankful that I had the Little League coaches and influences from those guys when I was coming up.
He was also greatly influenced by his mom, who was diagnosed with lymphoma when he was 10 years old. Watching her battle this horrific disease for a decade while never complaining or missing work taught him about toughness and never giving up. They were lessons that he took to heart as he missed just 2 games in 10 seasons with the Rams. And how's this for toughness? In the Rams' Super Bowl win, he caught 7 passes for 109 yards and a touchdown while playing with a separated shoulder and an injured rib.
The game was real fun for me, and the reason why I had a smile and carried a smile and laughed and was joyous, because this was all I dreamed of as a kid. And then I actually had the opportunity to play in the National Football League. It was a joy for me, and I carried myself that way. And then I saw my mom get up every single day battling and dealing with cancer, and she never complained. She got up and went to work, came home, made sure there was food on the table for us, helped us with homework, helped us with getting back from sporting events. I said, hey, the least I can do, if my mom can get up and go to work with cancer every day, I can get up and go run a deep dig and get hit by 2 or 3 guys and pop right back up and play the next play. Because I saw what toughness is all about in my mom and my dad. So, but being able to play the sport that I've always loved, I've always carried a smile. I learned how to cry and let my emotions show and flow as a man. You know, a lot of times you growing up as a young boy, and even men, don't you cry, you gotta be tough. Well, Coach Emil told us it's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to tell your teammate you love them. It's okay to tell your brother or your friends that you love them. So that was one of the things that I learned from Coach Emil.
When Torry Holt looks back on his career, he's thankful for all the positive influences he had along the way. So these days, he's giving back to kids what was given to him during his youth. He offers this great advice to help you make those special connections with young athletes to be a difference maker in their lives too.
Be honest. Be honest, be fair, and listen. You know, and form a relationship with the young crowd, you know, the kids that you're coaching. bring it down a level. Come to their level. Don't expect for them to come up to your level. Bring it down, go to their level. They'll open up to you and it will allow you to be able to coach and be able to get through to the kid quicker.